First of all, part of anxiety, the separation from this planet, is that when you fall to the separation of the reality, your own personal reality, okay, what you know, what you want to believe to know, and when an energy is pulled off, we're worked on an energy on this earth. If you notice what happens to people, if you really study what really is happening to a person in their mind, whether they're going up or down or in or out, what is the reality of their desire? It is the desire inside that cannot compromise, which causes a person to do something because that is the greatest thing. So you balance them from there. So when you smoke weed and you take yourself off of that magnetic field, that magnetic ring to money, to have everything, to be afraid that in 5 years or 10 years or 20 years or when you're 80 and 90 years old that you won't have enough money to take care of yourself. More than 50% of the people in our society right now who've worked their butts off don't have enough to take care of themselves today, even with all the good ones in there. A very small percentage from whatever happened 100 years ago. It's like they're washing us up and throwing us out, and we don't even notice it. We can't take care of ourselves. There's not enough money in the society apparently to sustain that. Otherwise, there's another way to get there. You understand? A, B, C, D, I can tell you how much it costs, how much space you need. I bet you in 1 week I can tell you what everybody needs, what the country would actually, I can't, okay, forget I got into that. Just to say what an island needs to sustain life on their own, with a little bit of trading with those around them. The less far you go, the more nature in the touch of the person, the less diseases because we haven't traveled. It's okay to travel. It's okay to spread disease all over the world. We come from different parts of the world. If you take something and you put it in the oven for 30 minutes, okay, it better be a product that stays in the oven for 30 minutes. Don't go start mixing up these products all around the world where, listen to this, if they're talking, listen to global warming. You want to talk about global warming? I'll explain to you part of global warming. For everybody who moves north, for everybody who moves south, global warming to them. Forever and ever. What are they going to do? They moved and they changed it. It changed for one. It has to balance out. Doesn't it? Doesn't it have to balance out? So I'm just saying. So that has to go when you drink alcohol, you feel one way. Whichever way you go, it doesn't matter. You'll go in all the directions. Where you need the most compassion, what you can never stay away from, the desires, the drugs, whatever it is. Whether it's like me, writing, sitting, writing, and ripping out pages, because, I might be wasting, but I know that we're going to recycle all this. I know we can make these planet Earths all over again, so I don't really waste it, but, I just see it a little bit different. Like when they say we're running out of water, it's not we're really running out of water. It's the pumps can't pump fast enough. That's what it is, because we're not running out of water. Those rivers keep on going, you know? How come at the end of the winter it comes from the top? Why does it always move back to the top? The ice and the snow. Silver. Hi ho silver. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Look at that. Hi ho silver. 89815. 120, 72 of the clock. 72 of the clock. 6 times 12. 10 times 12. 4 times 12. That is 120. This is 10. This is 13. And this is 1, 0, 1. But this is the group it's in. It's in group 01 because group 01, you're here, or you're here, or you're here for the 2 in this area. 01, 01. The same thing with these diamonds, right? The same thing with these diamonds. There's another diamond right over here. The half is in this part, and the other half is here. These are the diamonds. This is an obligation. This is the way the anchorage works in Alaska. The way the names blend together. Just take it again. 8, 1, 5, 13, and 1 is 14, and 17. 8 and 5. This is the silver matrix. Number 5 is D, A, and E. D, A, and E, because inside to make the 5 is a 4 and a 1, and also to make a 5, the other 5 is B and C. 3 and 2 is 5, 1 and 4 is 5. This is the doorway, 32, and I'm going to show you why the doorway is 32. I'm going to explain to you how 16 to the left, 16 to the right, and 17 in the middle. How that's going to work at 7, 8, 7. I know it. I know it 100%. It's the truth of the numbers. You can't deny it. You see all red? It's all red. When the numbers match up, especially 17 times 2 is 34 DC, times 3 is 51 Mars, when Christ comes down or Jesus comes down. And then the other one is 68 with the 9 layers of the communication, where Neptune hooks up to Saturn, or in Lo Shu, where the spirit hooks up to Uranus, goes in your mouth and out your buttocks, right? 1 and 7 hooked together in Lo Shu magic square. Is that the information we're working on? Isn't that what we see for whoever sees what I see, or looks in, or understands, or can put this puzzle together? I'm throwing things up and putting them down, and throwing them up, and I'm putting them down, and when I'm putting them down, I see in the air the puzzle's going together, because I didn't see anything in the last 6 minutes here. What can I see? It just goes, and it goes, and it's so beautiful, because I believe it exists. Whatever that final puzzle, how, and no matter what, I'll probably never be satisfied to unscramble it that way, and to know how, and it's so neat, I can just stare at certain things for a long time and say, that's pretty cool, that's crazy. You need to feel it, it's You know, um, where else? Oh yeah, and at the same time when they show you this, this is basically Neptune, right? See these? When you see them like that as tunnels, turn them around the other way. There's a separation between these tunnels, the two sides, the two eyes and the nose, the basic face. That's all you got. You follow what I'm saying? The Neptune. Neptune. You know why it's 3 and it's E? Which side is it on? Oh yeah, I'm on that side, so I see it as that. I'm on this side, I see it as that. It's that easy. But because we can't see that picture, we'll say, yeah, just that's what it is. But when you see the picture outlay, like you take a movie and you take a look at that movie, and you go, okay, I want to see how that's really put together. And then you go to this, you see in the science center, you see that it's possible, and you start to say, this is, if somebody says this is what it really is, and you start to say, hey, I know where that goes. I understand that. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. So I'm getting on with this thing over here, which I didn't do yet. I got to do that again. Ciao.